How this Vietnamese carmaker is trying to beat Tesla in the US? Can a rising automaker from Vietnam challenge Tesla's dominance in the electric vehicle market? In this video, we explore the ambitious journey of VinFast, Vietnam's bold carmaker, as it takes on the US EV market with innovative designs, aggressive strategies, and a vision to reshape the future of transportation. What sets VinFast apart, and does it have what it takes to rival the industry leader? Speed is of the essence at VinFast, the upstart car maker hoping to become Vietnam's answer to Tesla. Only 6 years ago, when the location of the business's automobile manufacturing, which was located 2 hours away from Hanoi, was swampland, the company was established. VinFast has just announced that the facility has the capacity to produce 250,000 automobiles annually. This comes at a time when the firm is attempting to penetrate the market in the United States and is planning to list on the New York stock market soon. The pace VinFast applies to the business is out of this world. The name says it, says Luis Gustavo Lemes Pereira, a Brazilian engineer who is 35 years old and has worked for firms such as Chery and General Motors in the past. He is guiding tourists through the manufacturing line of the company's electric vehicle operations. The aspirations of an inexperienced automobile manufacturer, which hails from a nation with a limited manufacturing history and a consumer market that is relatively tiny, highlight the fact that the quick worldwide shift toward electric vehicles is encouraging new names to compete with brands that have historically dominated the automobile manufacturing industry for decades. The Chinese company VinFast is attempting to emulate the success of other Chinese companies, such as BYD, which is funded by Warren Buffett, and has become the largest manufacturer of electric or plug-in hybrid vehicles in the world in a relatively short period of time, surpassing even Tesla, the most disruptive company in the sector. The chief executive officer of VinFast, Letitia Thuy, stated to the Financial Times at her office in Hanoi, "We think that the electric vehicle market is wide open. Even if the entire world is transitioning to electric vehicles, we are not fighting for a market share that is decreasing." Last year, VinFast decided to discontinue manufacturing gasoline-powered automobiles in order to concentrate on electric vehicles. This decision came just 3 years after the company had sold its first gasoline-powered model. According to a senior industry official who worked directly with VinFast, the company, which was established by the wealthiest businessman in Vietnam and had strong political connections, was making a play on an international scale, supported by the Vietnamese government. A first shipment of 999 automobiles, which arrived in the United States in December of last year, garnered negative reviews. VinFast LLC's VF8 electric vehicles are currently in the process of being shipped, despite the fact that VinFast has a multitude of ambitious plans for expansion in the United States, including the establishment of a factory in North Carolina and a network of glittering showrooms in California. The company's aspirations have been confronted with a reality check. The initial shipment of 999 automobiles, which arrived in the United States in December of last year, was met with a number of negative product reviews. The flagship VF8 model proves that building automobiles is difficult, according to Car and Driver magazine. After the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration of the United States issued a warning in May that a software problem in the dashboard display prohibited crucial safety information from being displayed, the first cars that were sent were recalled. The warning stated that the software error may increase the risk of a crash. In the meantime, the plans for a $23 billion initial public offering on the New York Stock Exchange have been lowered. Via a merger with a blank check SPAC company, VinFast will now list on the NYSE American platform, which is a lower-profile exchange, without having to raise any additional capital from outside sources. Instead, VinFast creator Pham Nhat Vuong, who is also the owner of the Vin Group conglomerate, which is in the business of providing housing to colleges, is contributing an additional $2.5 billion in cash. VinFast stockholders will keep 99% of the shares. VinFast reported a net loss of 14,120.8 billion Vietnamese dong, 598.3 million, for the first quarter of the year, which is significantly higher than the 9,660 billion Vietnamese dong it reported for the same period in the previous year. TUI attributed the change in listing plans to the challenging conditions that prevailed in the international market. We have been working on a traditional initial public offering, IPO, for the past 18 months or 2 years, and we were pretty much ready to submit it. However, the international market, particularly the IPO market, has not been ready, and the window did not really open, she added. I believe that we anticipate that within the next 18 to 24 months, the capital markets will return to their normal state, and VinFast will be able to raise funds on its own. Vingroup and our chair will always support VinFast, she remarked in the meanwhile during the conversation. No matter what VinFast requires, Vingroup is always there to back it. It is becoming increasingly difficult to sell the VinFast story to investors in the United States, according to a banker who works for the company. This is because the barrage of negative news has dimmed the sparkling quality of the brand. The banker stated that prospective shareholders requested information regarding a variety of topics, including the quality of the vehicles and the rate at which the company was attempting to debut in the United States. Tu Le, an industry expert and the founder of Sino Auto Insights, a company that provides automotive consultancy and market research services, stated that the quality of the automobiles was consistently panned in numerous evaluations. According to him, the response from customers demonstrated that the company wasn't ready for prime time and that it requires an additional 12 to 18 months of engineering in order to be competitive. A number of former workers who were present throughout the quick development of the company have stated that the recent difficulties do not come as a surprise to them directly. Letty Tutui, the chief executive officer of VinFast Global Operations, refuted allegations that the company had taken shortcuts. All rights reserved by Lin Pham/Bloomberg. There were instances, according to 3 former employees who worked in product testing, engineering, or homologation on an earlier model, in which they witnessed what they thought to be insufficient safety or durability testing in order to shorten the amount of time it took to build a vehicle. According to a different former worker who has worked for a variety of automobile manufacturers, the rate at which new vehicles are being developed is frightening. In a statement, a representative for VinFast referred to allegations of cutting corners as a false allegation. The VinFast VF8 had successfully passed the mandatory safety tests that were administered by the United States federal government in December 2022, which was 3 months before our official deliveries. Previous to that, we carried out a number of independent tests with hundreds of cars from all over the world to evaluate their quality, safety, durability, and capacity to function in adverse weather conditions. Taking all of this into consideration demonstrates VinFast's sincerity and dedication to product development. Tui, the chief executive officer of VinFast, also refuted charges that the company took shortcuts in the development process. Her statement was as follows: "We have passed thousands of tests, and from our point of view, we have not taken any shortcuts. The fact remains, however, that neither we nor our products are flawless at this point in time. Our very first product is like this. If you talk to people who work in the sector, you will hear that our products are not inferior to those that are currently available on the market. Nonetheless, they are flawed." Electrified automobiles. For the first time, VinFast has delivered electric vehicles to drivers in the United States. As an abundance of precaution for its customers, she stated that VinFast voluntarily recalled the product in the United States. When she was asked about it, she stated, "I believe that when you deal with software, there are always bugs that you don't find in testing. Your attention should be focused on the quickness with which we fix our items and the manner in which we react to criticism that is unfavorable." The speed with which we were able to fix the software is very remarkable. VinFast has established a foundation that will assist it in gaining a foothold in the market in the United States in order to fulfill its global aspirations. With the intention of luring wealthy residents of California away from Tesla, the company has established 13 showrooms in prestigious locales in the state of California. This is in addition to the facility that is planned to be constructed in North Carolina. One of its sales assistants, who wished to remain anonymous, stated that the company's sales center in Santa Monica, which is located on an open-air plaza and is surrounded by retail establishments such as Tiffany and Louis Vuitton, receives a lot of footfall from the beach that is located nearby. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest stories about game-changing innovations and industry disruptors.